Okay, hi Gurucharan.
Hi Parth.
Welcome to my channel. Asking you about like which team you follow in IPL. You said CSK, so I was so happy that my new roommate is a CSK.
I would like to say that I was more happy to hear that you were a CSK fan. But when you look into the points table, the top 5 teams all are competing for the playoffs this year.
It was said that whoever will be coming to Chennai, we will be giving them a big defeat. But if you see in last 3-4 years, our home is not our home actually. Yeah, fans do come, but Chennai themselves are failing to assess the condition of how the playing combination should be made or what match day tactics to be made.
Home ground advantage is not like really a factor that influences or that affects the matches. Rather than being just a sport, now it has evolved to a business. So the pitches have been changed to batting conditions. It is favoring the batting.
That is why we are seeing more of a 200 plus games these days.
If you see if they want to attract a lot of people who wants to come look matches and who want to spectate matches.
So you mentioned about that it is about business.
Yes.
And these days the wickets which are being favored, they are favored for the batters who is back. 180 was a par score. It was supposed to be considered as a top score. If a team scores 180, 185, 190, it was seen as a very big score. SRH revolutionized T20 cricket, the way they perform, and also don't you believe that because of these high level of matches, high scoring matches, the interest of T20 is coming down?
The period between 2016 to 20, you will see teams scoring just 120, 110 and they can still defend. So now 200 is not a par score. 210, 220 has become a par score.
Impact player. Because I have heard many players speak about this. You look at Shivam Dube. So what used to happen with Shivam Dube was he used to bat for the CSK in 2023 to 2024 period. Then they used to sub him out because he was not bowling either, right? What I am seeing these days is that Rohit Sharma is not taking up the field, which I don't know why is it happening, because even if Rohit is not captaining, it is important that a leader like Rohit Sharma to stay active, proactive into the field throughout the match. I agree with this impact player contention, or you believe that it should be entirely eliminated from the IPL?
This is a very good question. And see, again, it comes to business. So the point of impact player is to give some X factor, give some kind of additional support to the team. Also, if you talk about Dhoni, or if you also talk about Rohit Sharma, where this impact player rule will be really beneficial for the teams, because such players, they are already old but they are very experienced.
And if not yes, then are we have we seen the last of MS DHONI in the IPL?
So if you ask me about Dhoni, then I think it's done for Dhoni's cricket career. I think it's done because he doesn't want to leave the fans just like that. If you inform the fans that he's retiring before the season, then there can be a lot of changes.
If you see at Barcelona, you resemble Lionel Messi. So every Barca fan who is a Barca fan nowadays supports Barca because Leo Messi used to play for Barca, and I guess Leo Messi retired left Barcelona in 2021, and still I have my friends, I have seen people supporting Barcelona still being with the same dedication, with the same zeal as they used to support when Leo used to play for Barcelona back then. For me, it would be just over. It would be the end of the day. I might not get that much keen to watch CSK matches, but then a realization came in. Then factor of acceptance came in that.
I think you have answered the question. So you told that you got the acceptance to watch a CSK match without MSD playing in it. For me, the reason why he's not showing up on the match days is just because that acceptance which people have got in all these 10 matches shouldn't go in a second. When he comes there and he sits, people think, okay, he's back. So again, that acceptance will be a good farewell for him.
Because see, CSK is playing on 19th May on Chennai. Yeah. That's their last home game actually. So and once MS Dhoni said actually that hopefully
plays last game.
So we still have that feeling that even I have that feeling that we might see MS Dhoni play at one last game at Chennai.
I've always planned my cricket. My last game that I played was in Ranchi. The ODI version, the last home game was at my hometown in Ranchi. So hopefully my last T20, it will be in Chennai. Whether it's next year or in 5 years' time, we don't really know.
It's happening in Lucknow. And the second match is happening on 15th.
Okay, Arish, no, see. The 10th May match is on Chennai.
It's at Chennai, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Gujarat game becomes very crucial because that would be a deciding knockout game actually.
I think CSK also have a chance to move to the third position in the points table.
And now the same Surya Kumar Yadav plays under him in the franchise cricket. So doesn't it bring some kind of complexity, some kind of ego clashes in this team setup?
There might be ego clashes between the players. Mitchell Santner again in the same team. So there are captains who are captaining international teams, but they play under a Indian captain who is not even capped by the Indian team. You have
Fun game here. So what I would be doing is I would be showing you one picture, and I have to guess that the player. You have to give me hints like. So this is the player.
Yeah.
So okay. So
you go. So he's an Australian batsman.
Okay.
He has been holding the orange cap.
Yeah. You can give me a bat. So yeah, fine cricketer, widely regarded as one of the finest cricketers to play for Pakistan. Because you know Tamil, you are a Tamil speaking guy, and I would be happy if you say few words in Tamil.
So Parth Ramakooda irukkaru. So he is I'll continue. I can go on with Tamil. Right? He does irukkaru. இப்போ யூடியூப் வீடியோஸ் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்காரு. And இன்னைக்கு ஒரு பாட்காஸ்ட் இருந்துச்சு நமக்கு. ஸோ ரொம்ப நல்லா போச்சு.
So yeah, cameras rolling. So yeah, welcome to the Mid-Innings MIC. The name. Cameras rolling. So yeah, welcome to the Mid-Innings MIC. The name represents what this show is gonna be about. In cricket, mid-innings phase is where the real conversations begin. Strategies change, pressure builds, opinions clash, and the game becomes interesting. And that's the similar vibe I wanna recreate for this show. On this podcast, we'll be talking about cricket. The similar way the actual fans do, the enthusiastic fans do. It would be raw, it would be interesting, it would be fun with thrilling debates and fun sessions, story sessions, and whatever you want to ask for. So ever since back then, I used to get so much amazed with this concept of called podcast. In Hollywood, we used to see Gigi Bean, Logan Jash, Logan Paul, and India, of course, we had Beer Biceps. So I used to watch them, and I used to wonder कि कब मैं ऐसी चीज़ करूँगा, when I would get invited to for these kind of activities. But I don't know मेरे को वो invitation कब आएगा. But मैंने सोचा कि why don't I create something like this, because I also do have a channel called Cricket Sleeve, right? So मैंने सोचा कि मैं ये सब करता हूँ, and I was fortunate enough to talk with my roommate and Gurucharan to pick up into his mind and to gain valuable insights, whatever he had to offer for cricket. So on the first episode of Mid-Innings MIC, we had Gurucharan speaking about cricket, about everything CSK. So I hope you enjoy this one, and go ahead and watch this one. And in the future, we'll be having some of my friends, some of the people you love, the fun cricket enthusiastic fans joining us for this show. So yeah. Okay, hi Gurucharan.
Hi Parth.
Welcome to my channel. It's great to have you on my channel, and I'm glad you said yes for this agreement for coming to my channel, and feels good to have you on this channel.
Yeah, I'm very happy to be a part of this.
Yeah.
Pleasure.
So you are watching IPL?
Yeah, obviously. I follow a lot of cricket. IPL, definitely.
Okay. So I still remember when you came to this room around 5-6 months back, I guess.
Oh no, it's been 1 year.
1 year.
Yeah, it's been
to this room.
Yeah, 2 semesters.
No, to this hostel I am asking.
Yeah. It's been 2 semesters.
It's been 2 semesters.
Yeah, it's
but you came in, I think, November or December.
I think it's 8 months, not like complete 2 semesters,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
8 months. Yeah.
So I remember asking you about like which team you follow in IPL. You said CSK. So I was so happy that my new roommate is a CSK, fan. So throw some thoughts on how CSK is playing this season, and what do you think about like, because people say that CSK still have an outside chance to qualify for the playoff, because in the next 4 games, if I'm not wrong, we have to win the next 3 games to get that ticket for the playoff. So what do you think about CSK and their like way of playing this season?
So before we talk about the chances for CSK in this IPL season, I would like to say that I was more happy to hear that you were a CSK fan, because like in Karnataka you don't usually see people supporting CSK. So I was like more surprised to see you, because I'm from Tamil Nadu, so obviously a CSK fan.
Yeah.
So this season, like initially it was a little hard and challenging for CSK, because they were not like finding the team going well. They had a
The
lot of
combination.
injuries. Yeah, the combination was not really going well. They were like trying new combinations every match. But post 4 matches, I think like it's very much set now, because they're using few players based on the pitches. So I think like they're properly using Akil Hussain now for the kind of pitches they play in. And also like I feel the combination is very well set for now. In this streak of winning and in this way of playing, I think they have a lot of chance to get into the playoffs. But when you look into the points table, the top 5 teams above CSK all are competing for the playoffs this year. It's like really difficult for all the 4 teams to like, and the upcoming matches this season, it's between them. So irrespective of the bottom 4 teams, KKR, LSG, MI, and now I think it is DC, right? So irrespective of what they do, the top 6 teams are like battling
Yeah,
each other.
actually, apart from Mumbai and Lucknow, all other teams, like mathematically, they can still like make it to the top 4. What do you
Yes,
think?
yes.
So if you look at KKR, they have their next 4 games, and they for them to qualify for the playoff, they should win all of those 4 games. So even for Mumbai Indians, if you say Mumbai, but for Mumbai Indians, they are eliminated. If you talk about Delhi Capitals, they can still make it. If you talk about CSK, they can still make it. Gujarat, obviously, they are in a better position right now. So for CSK to make it to the top 4, what do you think? Like, because we are playing against Gujarat Titans, we are playing against 2 matches against Lucknow, who is not performing that well this season. So what do you think? Like, can CSK still qualify like for the 4th spot? If you say the match tally they have to play against.
So, in my opinion, it's not just like CSK winning the next 4 matches which they have. It also depends on how the other 4 or 5 teams on the table play. And obviously, yes, if they win the next 3 games with a 3 game winning streak, obviously they'll get 16 points, which officially makes them qualified.
Yeah.
So, but still, the thing is, it depends on how the other teams perform. Now,
Because we have Gujarat also in contention.
yeah, Gujarat is like the nearest contention for us. And I think this was the reason because of our lose against SRH. And I would also say it was because of the DC match, we are getting points now. But still, I think like SRH and the match with GT was a reason for this.
We should have won
Yeah,
that
we should have.
SRH game.
Yes. And if you see the upcoming games, we have 2 games with LSG, and then we have one more game with SRH, but and the last game with GT. But the advantage CSK has in all these 4 matches are like majority of these matches are happening in Chennai. I mean like 2 matches in are happening. LSG we have 1 match, and with SRH.
But just to interrupt you, you mentioned that CSK is playing at home. But if you see the record of CSK playing at home, at home in cheapauk, in last few years, like 3-4 years back, like if you say like to me like 7 years back or 8 years back, our fortress was our fortress. Like whenever some visiting team used to come to Chennai, so it was said that whoever will be coming to Chennai, we will be giving them a big defeat. But if you see in last 3-4 years, our home is not our home actually. Yeah, fans do come, but Chennai themselves are failing to assess the condition of how the playing combination should be made, or what match day tactics to be made. So what do you think about that? Because I believe, yeah, we do have matches at Chennai, but it won't be that big of an advantage if you see the last 3-4 years of record.
So I would like to give my opinion on this. I would not say that Chennai is not having like good matches against other teams who are coming to Chennai. Irrespective of that, other teams are also not playing, or they're also not performing well in their own home grounds. So the home ground advantage is not like really a factor that influences or that affects the matches really. But then when we talk about RCB, Chinnaswamy is not like, they don't have like home ground advantage now. They are losing in Chinnaswamy, and the same happens with SRH also. Hyderabad, they are losing matches in Hyderabad. So this happens with all other teams as well. I don't think like CSK only is not performing well in the home ground.
Mumbai.
Yeah, even for Mumbai, Wankhede is, even though they have, it's not a fortress for them. So they don't have home ground advantages, because like we see IPL, rather than being just a sport now, it has evolved to a business. So the pitches have been changed to batting like conditions. It is favoring the batting.
That is why we are
Yeah.
seeing more of a 200 plus games
Yes.
these days.
If you see, like, if you take 10 matches, out of which 8 matches will have both teams scoring about 200. So it just is, the purpose of IPL has gone ahead of what a general cricket is, and it has gone to business now. So they want to attract a lot of people who wants to like come look matches and who want to spectate matches. So people, if you want to attract people to watch matches, then it attracts only when you hit a lot of boundaries.
Also, Gurucharan, you mentioned about that it is about business.
Yes.
And these days, the wickets which are being favored, they are favored for the batters especially. So, but if you look back at like 10 years back, 180 was a par score. It was supposed to be considered as a like top score. If a team scores 180, 185, 190, it was seen as a very big score. Like team is in a better position to win that particular match. But if you see today, especially after 2023, I believe, because SRH revolutionized T20 cricket, the way they performed in 2024, that was amazing. And also, don't you believe that because of these high level of matches, high scoring matches, the interest of T20 is coming down, because in every other matches 200 is just a normal score. Teams are considering to score 250 plus now. 200 is no longer a special benchmark. So how do you look into this matter?
See, when you look into trends, trends don't last for longer durations, I feel. So, few years back, people started watching cricket just because like they wanted to entertain themselves. So they started watching cricket, and that's when IPL came in 2008, and it just happened. So when you see in a period between 2016 to 20, you will see teams scoring just 120, 110, and they can still defend it. If you know, like SRH was known for it with Rashid Khan and like Bhuvneshwar Kumar. They were like known for it. They score just 110, 120, and they still defend it. That was happening. But then that's a point where IPL owners took this into consideration, and they wanted to attract more people to look at the matches. And I feel this will also not last longer, because as you say, we will start losing interest in cricket, in T20 particularly, when they start hitting in all the matches like above a 200 score. So now 200 is not a par score. 210, 220 has become a par score now. So if this happens for the next 2-3 seasons, then people will stop watching IPL for some reason, because they know anyhow someone is going to bowl and people like batsmen are going to hit sixes. So either there must be some restrictions, or if people stop watching it in a few years from now, then the trend will again go back to making the pitches in favor of the bowlers.
Okay. And also now I would bring in a new point about impact player, because I have heard many players speak about this, that impact player is hampering a particular player's performance. If you look at Shivam Dube, so what used to happen with Shivam Dube was he used to bat for the CSK in 2023 to 2024 period. Then they used to sub him out because he was not bowling either, right? So they used to sub him out, and other batter, like other all-rounder, other bowler used to come in when CSK used to bowl then in the second innings. So what we saw, that people started talking about that because of this, a player like Shivam Dube is not able to excel their bowling, bowling ability. They are not able to improve their bowling game time, because obviously if they are getting subbed out after the first innings, after giving a good performance with bat, because the team believes he is not a proper bowler and they are subbing him out. So that is actually impacting his bowling ability as well, because if you look at Shivam Dube, he play for India in international cricket. So for it is important, and not even Shivam Dube, many other players have also like come into the consideration, where we see that they have raised questions about impact player rule. Even MS Dhoni, and even if you look at Rohit Sharma, what I am seeing these days is that Rohit Sharma is not taking up the field, which I don't know why is it happening, because even if Rohit is not captaining, it is important that a leader like Rohit Sharma to stay active, proactive into the field throughout the match, and give his input to Hardik Pandya or to Surya Kumar Yadav. So how do you look to this scenario of impact there, and do you like agree with this impact player contention, or do you believe that it should be entirely eliminated from the IPL?
Yeah, this is a very good question. And see, again, it comes to business. So, impact player thing, you don't find it in any other formats of cricket or any other like tournaments that are happening around the world. So, this was again introduced in IPL for the reason.
The 100?
I don't think it's in 100, is it? I don't think like it's in 100. So the reason is again business. They wanted to attract a lot of people, so they come watch people hitting sixes or fours. And when you talk about hampering a person or a player's skills sets, then it's again a question. So because he's already a 12th man who is playing for the team, so it's usually 11 players who play for a team. So you don't have to worry about the 12th person. Either he has to, if the impact player is not there, he'll not be playing inside at any point on either of the innings. If you want him to play as an full-time all-rounder, then you will be taking him as an all-rounder, and you will not be using him as an impact player. The point of impact player is to give some X factor, give some kind of like additional support to the team. So I think like this will not definitely hamper a person's skill sets. Because like Shivam Dube, if you take as an example, he still bowls for India. So only when and he does also bowl for like the domestic cricket. So I feel this only IPL, you take a 12th person and you like not let him play for one innings, or you don't let him field in the match. I don't think that will hamper a person's skill sets. And also, if you talk about Dhoni, or if you also talk about Rohit Sharma, then I think like that can be a point where this impact player rule will be really beneficial for the teams, because such players, they're already old, but they're very experienced. So let them come, let them do the role, whatever they wish to do. That will, in case like that, if it will support the team by any chance. But in that case also, they can give inputs from like outside. That doesn't matter, I feel. But staying inside, if you want a player to stay inside the field, they stay on the field and play for your team, then I think like they should be a part of the playing 11 rather than being the 12th man. Yeah, I think that's how it works, and I think it's again business for IPL.
So you are against the motion, or like you are favoring the impact player rule?
See, I'm no one to like decide whether impact player rule should be there in IPL or not. But my reason for impact player being in IPL these days is just business, and I wouldn't say it's hampering anyone's skills. So if it is there, then they can bring a few other restrictions on it. They can bring some limitation to it.
We talked about CSK, and it would be unfair if we don't talk about MS Dhoni. So what is happening with MS Dhoni? Because I also made a video like some days back about what is happening with MS Dhoni, because I am confused. Being a fan, every fan is confused, like what is happening with MS Dhoni, because every other day there's some news happening, there's some news coming, development coming, that MS Dhoni is completely filled, he's match ready. But then a news reporter reports that MS Dhoni from his willingness does not want to get into the playing 11, because he believes that if he gets into the playing 11, he will hamper the playing combination, he will hamper the so-called winning combination, and that is the reason MS is not coming into the playing 11, and even in match days also. So how do you look to this picture? And also do you see MS Dhoni playing the next 4 matches? And if not, yes, then are we like have we seen the last of MS Dhoni in the IPL?
So if you ask me about Dhoni, then I think it's done for Dhoni's cricket career. I think it's done because the reason why he's still a part of CSK is just because of the fans. He doesn't want to leave the fans just like that. If you inform the fans that he's retiring before the season, then there can be a lot of changes. So you can find people, even the supporters, CSK fans, thinking that okay, Dhoni is not there, then why will I watch cricket? Why will I watch IPL? Why will I watch CSK matches?
But just to interrupt you in this thing, if you see at Barcelona, you resemble Lionel Messi. So every Barca fan who is a Barca fan nowadays is supports Barca because Leo Messi used to play for Barca, and I guess Leo Messi retired left Barcelona in 2021, and still I have my friends, I have I have seen people supporting Barcelona still being with the same dedication, with the same zeal as they used to support when Leo used to play for Barcelona back then. And I believe what Messi was for Barcelona, similarly was CSK is for MS Dhoni. For MS Dhoni is for CSK. So, what do you think about this thing then?
See, I'm not much aware of football.
Yeah, because
but
see, I'll give you one example. Because what I used to believe when MS was playing actively for CSK, I was like, whenever MS would be leaving CSK. Then for me it would be just over, it would be the end of the day. I might not get that much keen to watch CSK matches, but then a realization came in, then factor of acceptance came in that there would be a time when MS would be hanging up boots from CSK, and that is what we are seeing. And I believe it is actually good what MS taught us, that it's better you have that ideology that to see CSK matches without me, because all these years we were habitual of watching CSK matches with MS Dhoni in it, and now it has been 10 matches, we have completely seen a different CSK without MS Dhoni. So he, from that perspective, he has actually helped us to evolve, and we are still watching CSK matches, even you are watching, and we are hopeful that CSK might qualify. So it is actually good from that perspective also. And you mentioned about that MS Dhoni cares about fans because he is still there with CSK because for the fans. But my question is, if he still cares about fans, or if he is still in the CSK setup, why is he not coming to the CSK match days? Because for the practice games, day before the practice match days, he is practicing with full enthusiasm. We are having that visuals also, but during the time of match days, he is nowhere around.
I think you have answered the question. So you told that you got the acceptance to watch a CSK match without MSD playing in it. So I think this happened. This acceptance has come to you. This acceptance of me has come to everybody just because he didn't play the last 10 games. But he's still a part of the CSK team. So he's not coming to the matches, and that is again for the same reason. If they show him on television when you watch the match, it again brings into the minds of CSK supporters thinking, okay, see, he's still here. But he's actually not here. We just hardly have 4 more matches. He might play one match if he wants to play, if he wants to play for his fans one last time. Maybe 1 or 2 matches it can happen. But for me, the reason why he's not showing up on the match days is just because that acceptance which people have got in all these 10 matches shouldn't go in a second. When he comes there and he sits, people think, okay, he's back. So again, that acceptance goes off. So I think this entire season, either he'll not play even one single match, or he'll play 1 match or 2 match for the sake of fans. I think it is only for the purpose of acceptance among the CSK fans. Yeah, I think it's there. Acceptance has already come up. They have they don't remember MSD playing for CSK now, and they are complete. Yeah. And I think MSD, if he wants to play, if he's fit enough, he can still play. And the reason why he's not showing up is only to bring this feeling of acceptance. If he is fit enough, if he comes in again, he can play in the place of Dubey, I would suggest, because he's anyhow not bowling, or he's not fielding well. Yeah. But maybe this might happen in the last 2 games. If he would want his fans to be happy in this season, it would be a good farewell for him as well.
Because see, CSK is playing on 19th May on Chennai.
Yeah.
That's their last home game actually. So and once MS Dhoni said actually that hopefully
plays last game
yeah.
in Chennai. Yeah.
So we still have that feeling that even I have that feeling that we might see MS Dhoni play at one last game at Chennai. But again, that would be a crucial game moving in forward because see, CSK plays next Delhi Capitals, and if they lose that match,
I think Delhi is done, bro.
Delhi's
Yeah, Delhi
So
they
who
played.
do they play
It's
next?
like 2 LSG matches next.
2 LSG,
So in
one
that,
Gujarat.
Yeah, one SRH and one
Okay, one
Gujarat.
SRH is there.
Okay, so see in that case, he wouldn't be playing the SRH match that is happening in Chennai.
It's on when? What date?
I'm not sure about the date, but I guess like the next 2 matches, one is happening in Chennai. One against LSG is happening in Chennai. I think
That's
would
on
be
10th of May.
Yeah, the 10th of May. I think like it's the first match is on 10th of May. That's happening in Lucknow, and the second match is happening on 15th.
Okay, Arish, no. See, the 10th May match is on Chennai. It's at Chennai.
It's at Chennai, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that would be the match. Maybe like if Dhoni wants to play, it would be the last match for him, because he would not be changing the combination in a match against SRH, because it is very crucial for them to win against SRH. So for his fans,
And
yeah.
Considering the fact how SRH is playing this season also.
Yeah, considering the fact, yeah, because like if he goes in, obviously he might score runs, but still
That would also give us one shot bowler also.
Yeah, one shot bowler, because like even if he's playing as a impact player, he can do keeping, but then like Sanju Samson can keep now. Well, I think like that's a good thing that has happened to CSK. If he's doing the role, if he's playing in the role of an impact player, I think like it would work. But still, the combination, I don't think like he'll be impacting the combination at any point against the SRH game.
So as per you, for MS Dhoni to play at least one game, the next game is the best perfect scenario for him to get in the playing 11.
Yeah.
Okay. And see, for Chennai, suppose in case like we have taken an example how if in case CSK qualifies, but if we go to a negative direction, suppose CSK loses the match against LSG, which is happening on like 2-3 days after 10th of May. So suppose CSK loses that match. So then the new scheme of thing would be for CSK would be they have to win all 3 out of 3 games. So in that case, it would be really difficult for us to see MS Dhoni. But in that case, there would also be a slight chance that for the match against Gujarat Titans, they are playing their last home game, their last game, league game actually, on 21st of May. So for that game, do you see MS Dhoni playing for CSK? Because see, if CSK loses the next match, for them obviously 3 out of 3, it would be tough also. And then Gujarat game becomes very crucial, because that would be a deciding knockout game actually. So do you see in that case MS Dhoni playing that last game for league Gujarat Titans against Gujarat, obviously 21st May game?
No, I don't think MSD will play the Gujarat Titans game. I don't think that will happen.
It would be a knockout game?
Yeah. If it is a knockout game, then definitely Dhoni will not be coming, because he and his intentions are very clear that he should not at any point disrupt this combination, which is like a successful combination for now. So the best option for him to play this season would be the LSG game. So in that case, if they lose the next upcoming LSG game, then in that case, I think like the next 3 matches MSG will not be playing, because any match against SRH and GT is crucial this year, because that will be the deciding matches, knockout matches, of course. And with SRH at the table top now, there are good enough matches for KKR also now. And if KKR at
One second. Hello? Yeah. I'll be there in temple in around 20 minutes. Yeah, where are you right now? Yeah, are you coming? Yeah, okay, I'll come. Bring your bag also. Okay, then I'll bring my notebook. Yeah, okay. Yeah, Gurucharan.
Yeah, so I was talking about KKR. So if they take a chance against SRH or GT with playing with a team with MSD in it as an impact player, obviously, KKR will get an additional chance in that case. If Chennai is losing at least one game in out of these four games, because the advantage that KKR right now has is the 1 point which they have because of the Punjab game. Yeah. So if Chennai loses one game and KKR wins the next game, KKR goes ahead of CSK. Yeah. One extra point. Irrespective of the net run rate, even if it is in minus, they go 1 point more than CSK, and they'll be in the sixth position, and CSK will come back to seventh position. So I don't think like even Dhoni will play in the next match. I think I would suggest it would be the best match for him to try playing for CSK, but I wouldn't suggest him to play the next four matches also for CSK. I think like it would be better if he just like I would suggest the CSK management to give him a better farewell.
But how
Like,
would it happen?
I don't think that will happen on field this year.
Oh.
I
So
don't
was that
yeah.
over event a farewell? An
Yeah,
official one?
that could be a farewell, because that was like very new for CSK. That has never happened in the past. So yeah, that should be a reason for the farewell or for the CSK roar event that happened. I think that's
it. Or else the best scenario would also be for Dhoni to come back to CSK playing, would be CSK to lose the next two matches and get eliminated from the IPL. In that case,
Yeah, in that case, obviously, if they lose the next two matches, the last two matches
Dhoni will
definitely
play.
Dhoni
Yeah,
will
yeah.
play, definitely.
So that would be a
Yeah,
definite yes for MS Dhoni to
because
come
there is
back.
nothing to lose after that. Yeah.
Yeah. And Gurucharan, anything else you wanna add up?
From my side, I think like this season of IPL was a very interesting season since the very beginning. We have seen like the top four teams performing really well in the first half, and in the second half, the other three teams are playing really well now. They are fighting for the playoffs. And by looking at the streak of Punjab now, I think
They lost three consecutive
three
matches.
consecutive matches. RR has also started losing matches now.
Even
RCB,
RCB lost last match.
they lost one match in
And
Chinnaswamy.
today
and,
RCB play Lucknow.
Lucknow, yeah. So I think if any of these three teams, I wouldn't take SRH for consideration because like they are in the top and and they're with the form they have, So I would suggest or I would say that if any of these three teams, irrespective of what GT does, if any of these three teams do something wrong with their combinations or with the way they perform, I think CSK also have a chance to move to the third position in the points table, with GT being in the fourth, and any of these three teams will be in the second. Yeah, in the most like probable scenario, it would be RCB in the second position.
Because the thing is, RCB is playing the next three matches, one with Punjab and one with KKR, one with Mumbai.
Yeah.
So if you see the teams they are playing, so they are no longer in the contention for RCB or either for CSK. So suppose in case RCB loses the match against Punjab, that would eventually remove RCB from the contention of coming to the top four. Then if you see the game against MI which RCB is playing, again if RCB loses that match, RCB would be coming down. And if you see the match against KKR and suppose KKR overpowers them and RCB comes down, then RCB might get eliminated as well.
Yeah.
And because they are playing tonight also, so we CSK fans would be wanting RCB to lose today, specifically, because the best possible case for CSK to make it to the top four would be either RCB or RR to come down.
Yeah, to
because
come down.
GT might qualify, but RR and RCB specifically
Have better position in the thing, and
because they are not in a winning streak
Streak,
right now. GT has that momentum.
Is also when we look into the points table right now, so I would not just say RCB, I would also say if any of the two teams, RCB or RR, performing in the way they are performing right now, then it would be a definite chance for CSK to enter into the playoffs. And SRH, obviously, they are in a very good form and they are not coming down anymore. Punjab Kings, if they win the next match, which they have next few matches, if they win one or two games, and particularly if they win the match against RCB they have, then RCB is definitely coming down. RR also, like I felt like RR was initially having a very good combination and they were in a very good form. But post the first half of the season, now you see if the openers are gone, then RR doesn't have a very good middle order they are nowhere in the game. And the bowling of RR is like pretty good, but still the bowling in today's IPL scenario, it's of like no impact in the game.
Yeah.
Because any bowler bowls and he gives hardly like 30-40 runs at any chance.
Yeah.
Even you see like the best bowlers like Bumrah also give like 50 runs in a match.
So Gurucharan, I have a feeling that Punjab and SRH are definitely qualifying. They would be targeting the top two qualifier spot. And from RCB or RR, I see one of the teams coming down. And either it could be RCB coming down, or it could be Rajasthan Royals falling apart. So who do you see like coming down from these two teams, or you have any other team as well?
No, it would first be Rajasthan Royals.
To come down.
Yeah, to come down. In that case, GT will go up into the top four.
Okay.
By any chance, either of the teams, Punjab or RCB,
Punjab also.
yeah, Punjab also, I would say, because looking into their winning streak now,
But
it's
they
like-
also have that one extra point.
yeah, they also, yeah. Look, I didn't think about it. So if that was the case, then I think like RCB will be the next team to. So until yesterday, it was like very different. Until yesterday, even SRH had the possibility to come down. But looking at the match which happened yesterday, I don't think like they'll go down any further.
Because see, what if both RCB and Rajasthan are out of the contention and CSK GT goes into the top four? Then we will be having Punjab, SRH, CSK and GT. That would be entirely new
Yeah.
compared to the first half of the season.
Yeah.
This could actually happen.
This can happen. So my probable top four at the end of the league matches would be with SRH at the top, then Punjab at the second position. Then if in case RCB performs well, RCB will be in 3 or GT will be in 3. It depends on how the teams perform. Fourth will be CSK.
So we still do have a chance, and with all the hopes and positivity, we fans would be hopeful that CSK qualifies for the playoff. And then this year's IPL final is at Ahmedabad. So people say that MS Dhoni should have retired in 2023, and with CSK performing well, they have a chance to play the finals as well there in Ahmedabad again. So that would be a fine farewell for MS Dhoni as well.
Definitely.
It would be a picture perfect fairy tale ending for MS Dhoni's iconic career. And I also believe that a player like MS Dhoni, he didn't get that good a farewell from international cricket when he departed. Test cricket, T20Is, ODIs as well. But for a stature of player what MS Dhoni is, and for the services he did for CSK, for giving those 5 IPL trophies, it was never easy. And alongside Rohit Sharma, he is the most successful captain. So I believe MS Dhoni deserves one final game in CSK jersey in the yellow colors. And I hope it comes this season. It would be really iconic. It would be really strange. It would be really beautiful if it comes in the finals at Ahmedabad, and that would be iconic as well. So how do you see this?
Yeah, even I go with what you say, because it would be really good if we see MSD playing for CSK.
It's very tough.
Yeah,
It's tough.
it's challenging and it's very difficult for CSK to think of that now.
But if you see RCB, last year what happened? RCB won sixth in a row to qualify for the playoff, and they won the finals. So
Yeah.
same for the CSK also. If CSK wins the next 4 games, then they would be playing an eliminator 5th game. 6th would be qualifier, then 7th would be final.
Finals, yes.
So
yes.
they also have a big task. But a team like CSK, they have that experience, they have that big giant MS Dhoni in the setup, so it might happen actually.
It might happen, and I would not be worried even if CSK goes to the playoffs and if they don't go past eliminator or the qualifier 1 or qualifier 2, because they won't be into the top 2 position. So even if that happens, I wouldn't be worried, because they're a very new team. A lot of experiments have happened, and they've got 7 injuries.
Also the injury factor.
Injuries factors, and looking at, and there was no MSD, so a new set of people, a new set of combinations. We didn't have the players.
Because
who played-
usually
yeah.
with CSK it's not usual that we do these many of changes in a single IPL season, because we have seen so many changes happen in CSK. Similarly for Mumbai Indians as well. And for Mumbai Indians also, what do you think what went wrong with Mumbai Indians?
I don't know what exactly went wrong with Mumbai Indians this season. Maybe it's I don't think I don't know what exactly went wrong because it's not about the team as a whole.
Are you following Mumbai's game?
Yeah, I'm following Mumbai. I'm following Mumbai's game. But
Okay.
the thing is, I don't blame on the team as a whole. I blame on like each and every person's, like every player's performance.
Because see, I see many Mumbai fans or many neutral fans as well raising questions on Hardik Pandya. But I believe it's not his fault.
No, it's not his fault
Huh.
at all. It's definitely not his fault. Just because they have a very poor season, that doesn't mean like the captain has not done his job great. The thing is, like, even there were seasons when MSD was captaining, and this has happened
Like
before.
2020 season.
Yeah. This happened. So it does not imply that the captain was wrong at any point.
But see, with MS, you mentioned about MSD, but in CSK the situation was different. But with Hardik and Mumbai like case study, it is entirely different because Rohit Sharma was eventually sacked by Mumbai Indians, the same captain who gave them that glorious days. So MI sacked him and brought a new Hardik Pandya. And I am not against of Hardik being the captain, but for the likable scenario, what it could have been to replace Rohit Sharma as the captain of Mumbai Indians would have been if Hardik would have stayed in Mumbai Indians entirely, if he would have not joined Gujarat Titans. In that case, it would have been perfect that you give the captaincy to a old MI player Hardik Pandya, and in that case, fans would have also accepted it in a very mannerful way. Because what we saw in 2024, whenever Hardik used to come for tosses, people used to boo them, even at Bankhede. So the situation is completely different if you compare it with MSD at CSK. But in Hardik's case, I also believe that players like Surya Kumar Yadav, Jasprit Bumrah, Rohit Sharma, they have that sense of feeling that why to play under Hardik Pandya, because if you see at Bumrah himself is a captain kind of a material. If Bumrah comes into the auction, which team would not want that we get in Bumrah in our team? So why would Bumrah want to play under Hardik Pandya? Similarly, Surya Kumar Yadav is the captain of Indian international side for the T20, as they recently won the T20 World Cup as well. And even in that case, international side, Hardik was replaced as a T20I captain because of Surya Kumar Yadav, because he only replaced him, and now the same Surya Kumar Yadav plays under him in the franchise cricket. So doesn't it bring some kind of complexity, some kind of ego clashes in this team setup?
There might be ego clashes between the players, but I don't think that should be there because IPL as a franchise cricket league.
Because I have never seen Rohit Sharma, Hardik Pandya, Surya Kumar, Jasprit Bumrah collaborating in a very good environment in a picture format way in this IPL since last 3 years.
See, we as a fans who look into screens to watch the matches cannot like decide what's happening between them. I think like that would not be a very fair point to talk about because we won't know what they talk, what conversations they have during the match on the field. So I don't think that should be a point, and there shouldn't be any ego clash. Because what I feel is IPL as a franchise-based like cricket tournament that happens with a lot of net worth to it, I don't think that is the point where all players from around the world come together and play the sport. See, you have Aiden Markram, David Miller, you have a lot of other foreign players who come here who play. You see Holder, who was also the West Indies captain. They all come in. Rashid Khan for Afghanistan. Yeah. So apart from like, see, you take Pat Cummins, he's exception because he's captaining SRH. So there are a lot of other. You see Mitchell Santner again in the same team. So there are captains who are captaining international teams, but they play under a Indian captain who is not even like capped by the Indian team. You have Shreyas Iyer, who is not playing for India now, but still there are a lot of players who play for Punjab Kings under his captaincy. So the point of IPL should not be like I don't want to play again under someone. That should not be the point at all. And but
what I feel, it is the point in Mumbai Indians. It is happening.
No, if that is the point, then I don't see. You say that they don't have conversation, they don't have like good active like points to make, inputs to give, and
you
all.
don't see him that actively on the field.
Yeah, but apart from that, they fail to perform as a batting team as well. They fail to perform as a fielding team and a bowling team. When you see you don't have, you see, you give inputs, but at the end of the day, it's on that particular players who is on strike to play the ball. Right. So you take Ryan Rickleton, you take any other Rutherford or anyone who plays. It's not like just because these four players are not okay with playing with under someone's captaincy, it does not impliedly means that that person should not perform. So it is not that just because they have some issue, the entire team collapses. So it depends on individual performances at some time, because this year you don't find any player performing extraordinarily for Mumbai Indians. I think that is the reason they have a really good team compared to all others. Like, they have a very strong team, but I don't find the players who are playing in the playing 11 are really fit or informed to play or have a good season this year. I think that should be a reason. And the last game, there were talks which told like Hardik Pandya is now out and Surya Kumar is captaining Mumbai Indians, and you can see the difference. They won the last game. They scored like 230, 220. But I don't think that is the point now, because Mumbai Indians in the next 4 games that they have, they will definitely play well because they have nothing to lose now. They'll obviously play well. You saw the last season for CSK. They played very bad against KKR, after which they brought in like Ayush Matre, Urvil Patel, and a lot of changes. They experimented. And you saw the last game with GT. They had an exceptional game.
Even
Brevis. So I would say when a team has nothing to lose, they would like play with like complete
freedom.
Yeah, freedom. So there is nothing to lose for them. So they play really like free. So they'll perform well. So I don't completely blame on Hardik Pandya. It's only because of him. Now he's gone. Surya Kumar is back as a captain and they are doing well. It's not the reason. It's because the team has nothing to lose.
One final question for Mumbai Indians fans. I would ask, do you see Hardik Pandya captaining Mumbai Indians next year?
Next year, it depends on the management. I think it depends on the management. Because they didn't have a very good season last year as well.
It's been 3 years for Hardik Pandya.
For 3 years for Hardik Pandya, and it's like 6 years for Mumbai Indians as a franchise as well. It's
Without
been
trophy.
without a trophy and not performing really good. So I think they can change, or even there are chances for Pandya to leave the team, leave the franchise. There are talks for that as well. So if that happens, then there are chances of him not playing for MI or not playing as a captain for MI.
Would you see Hardik Pandya come to the CSK franchise? As a fan, would you be happy?
As a fan, I would be happy, but I don't know how it impacts the combination again, because like with the same intent when we went for Ben Stokes few years back, we know what happened, because like it was not going really well. So it doesn't matter like who the player who we bring into the team. It matters on what form he's in and the input or the value that he adds to the team. He has a good brand value, a image for CSK to promote and all, but then like as a player, if he's out of form, then he's out of form.
I will give you one choice. Suppose a trade of Hardik Pandya with Shivam Dube. Will you accept it as a CSK fan?
I think they both do like the same roles.
And both are out of form right now.
Yeah, both are out of form, but in that case, I would always like go for Hardik Pandya because he has got a lot of experience.
You would trade
Shivam Dube at any cost, but I don't think they will just take Shivam Dube and give Rohit. I mean,
because
sorry.
Obviously, Hardik gives you advantage of bowling as well.
Yeah, bowling as well. See, we are actually missing that point where we don't have any bowling all-rounder right now.
5th or 6th bowler.
Yeah. I think Overton has done a really great job, this season. But apart from that, we don't have a very impactful all-rounder down. So it might be good if Hardik Pandya comes, but I don't think the management would just trade Hardik Pandya and Shivam Dube. But they might ask another player from CSK as well.
Okay. So we have some limited time, Gurucharan.
Yeah.
We would finish this and with the commencement. I have one fun game here. So what I would be doing is I would be showing you one picture, and I have to guess that player. You have to give me hints, like suppose he is a New Zealand bowler or he is an Australian bowler. So you have to help me guess that player, and similarly when your turn comes up, I would be giving you the inputs as well. So let's start with you.
Yeah.
So okay. So Gurucharan, you
I
can.
will choose a player.
Yeah.
And I will give it to you this way.
Yeah. I have to guess. You can take any player, but be mindful that you don't bring a old player like 90s player.
Okay.
So
I'll just-
2000s
yeah,
to
yeah.
20s player, it's fine. It could be from any country. It could be from Australia, New Pakistan also. Your choice. A retired also would be fine. Okay. So this is the player.
Yeah, this is the player.
So okay. So you go.
So he's an Australian batsman.
Okay. Now you can take this. I will edit that picture in
Yes.
the video. Yeah.
So he's an Australian batsman.
Okay.
He's a opener, left-handed opener.
Is he active cricketer?
Right now, no.
Okay. He is a left-handy batsman.
Yeah.
Okay. Any other hints?
Uh,
Did he play for any IPL?
Yeah, IPL he has played for like a few teams.
Okay. Is he Aaron Finch?
No.
Okay.
He has played for. He has been holding the orange cap for a longer duration.
David Warner.
Yeah.
Okay. That was easy. So now I will bring up a player. So this is the player. Yeah. You can give me back. So yeah, there you go. So he is a Pakistani player
okay.
and he is a fast bowler.
Okay. Is it
And his
playing
starting
right now?
is no, he is retired.
He's retired.
Yeah, he's retired.
Has he played for? Has he played in IPL?
No,
No.
no.
Any other guesses? Like which duration, like or which period he has been playing for Pakistan?
See, he is from 90s, but he is a popular player.
Okay.
You would know him.
Is he Shoaib Akhtar?
No.
No.
Like currently, if you see him, he's in jail. That's very much obvious now.
I don't I don't have a guess now.
So it is actually easy now because if you see him, he didn't had good times in recent years, and he is serving a period in Pakistan jail, and he's a very fine cricketer, widely regarded as one of the finest cricketers to play for Pakistan. He's a fast bowler, never played for IPL, a 90s player.
I think like I'm gone completely. No, I have no idea.
You can take some any other guesses apart from Shoaib Akhtar. There are so many bowlers who played for Pakistan.
Any other further clues that you have?
He was the Prime Minister of Pakistan.
Imran Khan?
So I hope Gurucharan you had a great time coming to my channel Cricket's Lead, and hopefully you are leaving room now.
Yes.
It is unfortunate. You were a very good roommate, I have to tell you.
For me as well,
And
it was really good
It
sharing.
was a good,
Yeah.
fine 7-8 months we had spent in this room. And you are leaving now, but you will be coming back.
Yeah, I'll be coming back in the end of this month.
Yeah, to carry
Yeah.
back your luggage and then shift. And even I am leaving day after tomorrow for my home, and you are also leaving today. And we both are. You are entering the final year as well,
Yeah,
right?
final
And even
year.
I am
Yeah,
entering the
yeah.
final year. So, would you like just give a brief introduction about you, like what course you are doing, and like you know.
So my name is Gurucharan, and like I'm doing a 5 years law course at Alliance. I'm in my fourth. I've completed my fourth year right now.
Now.
Yeah, I'm entering my fifth year. Yeah.
So I hope you had a great time, Gurucharan, in this video, and it was amazing time with you as a room partner in this 206, and hopefully we'll be in touch. And I hope you had a good time coming to Cricket's League.
Yeah.
And before we wind up this video, because you know Tamil, you are a Tamil speaking guy, and I would be happy if you say few words in Tamil for people to subscribe my channel, to support my channel, and then a few words in Tamil language for the fans of CSK to be hopeful that even if MS Dhoni retires, we should be proud of that.
Okay, I think like I can like talk for a while. Yeah.
Sure.
So Parth நம்ம கூட இருக்காரு. So he is like I'll continue like I can go on with Tamil, right? It doesn't okay, fine then. ஸோ பார்த்துருக்காரு. இப்போ யூடியூப் வீடியோஸ் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்காரு. அண்ட் இன்னைக்கு ஒரு பாட்காஸ்ட் இருந்துச்சு நமக்கு. ஸோ ரொம்ப நல்லா போச்சு. அண்ட் நிறைய விஷயங்கள் பேசணும், நிறைய விஷயங்கள் டிஸ்கஸ் பண்ணோம் அபவுட் ஐபிஎல் அண்ட் அபவுட் எம்எஸ்டி, அபவுட் சிஎஸ்கே, அப்புறம் அண்ட் ஆல்சோ அபவுட் மும்பை இந்தியன்ஸ். அது இல்லாமல் ஹி ஹாஸ் பீன் மை ரூம்மேட், நம்ம கூட இருந்திருக்காரு. ரொம்ப நல்ல பையன். ஸோ சப்ஸ்கிரைப் பண்ணுங்க, சப்போர்ட் பண்ணுங்க. அண்ட் யா, நல்ல கண்டென்ட் கொடுப்பாரு. தேங்க்யூ.
It was really good time.
Thank you.
See you. Bye.
See you. Bye bye.